Evening. My name is Jake Jeremy Villiat, and I'm here to present the application of effective project management processes, methodologies, and knowledge. Project management has greatly reduced the risk of budget overruns. It allows effective change in management and makes it less of a complex task. Quality is continuously managed. More so than ever, it is important to produce quality results. Project management helps to identify, manage, and control quality. The purpose of this is to foresee or predict as many dangers and problems as possible. It is also used to plan, organize, and control activities so that the project itself is completed as successfully as possible in spite of all the risks. Project tracking and project risk management ensures that all resources are used efficiently and accounted for economically. Project management is important because it ensures there's rigor in architecting projects properly so that they fit well within the broader context of our client's strategic frameworks. Good project management ensures that the goals of these projects are closely aligned with the strategic goals of the business. Now we're going to talk about the processes related to an effective project management. Phase 1, project initiation. This is the start of the project. And the goal of this phase is to define the project at a broad level. This phase usually begins with a business case. This is when you will research whether the project is feasible and if it should be undertaken. If feasibility testing needs to be done, this is the stage of the project in which that should be completed. Phase 2, project planning. This phase is the key to successful project management and focuses on developing a roadmap that everyone will follow. This phase typically begins with setting goals. Phase 3, project execution. This is the phase where deliverables are developed and completed. This often feels like the meat of the project, since a lot is happening during this time, like status reports and meetings, development updates, and performance reports. A kickoff meeting usually marks the start of the project execution phase, where the teams involved are informed of their responsibilities. Phase 4, project performance/monitoring. This is all about measuring project progression and performance and ensuring that everything happening aligns with the project management plan. Project managers will use key performance indicators to determine if the project is on track. Phase 5, project closure. This phase represents the completed project. Contractors hired to work specifically Contractors hired to work specifically on the project are terminated at this time. Valuable team members are recognized. Some PMs even organize small work events for people who participated in the project to thank them for their efforts. Once a project is complete, a PM will often hold a meeting, sometimes referred to as postmortem, to evaluate what went well in a project and identify project failures. This is especially helpful to understand lessons learned so that improvements can be made for future projects. Following are the most frequently used project management methodologies in the project management practice. First one, adaptive project framework. In this methodology, the project scope is a variable. Additionally, the time and the cost are constants of the project. Therefore, during the project execution, the project scope is adjusted in order to get the maximum business value from the project. Agile software development. Number 2. Agile software development methodology is for a project that needs extreme agility in requirements. The key features of Agile are its short-term delivery cycles, agile requirements, dynamic team culture, less restrictive project control, and emphasis on real-time communication. Crystal methods. In Crystal method, the project processes are given a low priority. Instead of processes, this method focuses more on team communication, team member skills, people, and interaction. Crystal methods come under Agile category. Waterfall. This is a legacy model for software development projects. This methodology has been in practice for decades before the new methodologies were introduced. In this model, development cycles has fixed phases and linear timelines. This model is not capable of addressing the challenges in modern software development domain. Systems development life cycle. This is a conceptual model used in software development projects. In this method, there's a possibility of combining two or more project management methodologies for the best outcome. SDLC, which is the short, has also emphasized on the use of documentation and has strict guidelines on it. Spiral. Spiral methodology is the extended waterfall model with prototyping. This method is used instead of this waterfall model for larger projects. Scrum. This is an agile methodology. The main goal of this methodology is to improve team productivity dramatically by removing every possible burden. Scrum projects are managed by a Scrum Master. Prince2. Prince2 takes the process-based approach to project management. This methodology is based on 8 high-level processes. Rapid application development. This methodology focuses on developing products faster with higher quality. When it comes to gathering requirements, it uses the workshop method. Prototyping used for getting clear requirements and reuse the software components to accelerate the development timelines. The main advantage of project management is that it helps you to manage your projects effectively, enabling you to resolve problems more quickly. It takes time and money to manage a project. However, following good practices can help you improve your chances of achieving the desired result, gain a fresh perspective on your project and how it fits with your business strategy, prioritize your business resources and ensure their efficient use, sets the scope, schedule, and budget accurately from the start, stay on schedule, keep costs and resources to budget, improve productivity and quality of the work, encourage consistent communication among staff, suppliers, and clients, satisfy the various needs of the project stakeholders, mitigate risk of the project failing, increase customer satisfaction, gain a competitive advantage, and boost your bottom line. Improve productivity and quality of work, encourage consistent communication among staff, suppliers, and clients, satisfy the various needs of the project stakeholders, mitigate risks of a project failing, increase customer satisfaction, gain a competitive advantage, and boost your bottom line. There's a high need of proper project management so that the project can be delivered within the timeline. The main reason for the project failure are as follows. Poorly defined project scope, inadequate risk management, failure to identify key assumptions, project managers who lack experience and training, no use of formal methods and strategies, lack of effective communication at levels, key staff leaving the project or company, poor management of expectations, ineffective leadership, lack of detailed documentation, failure to track requirements, failure to track progress, lack of detail in the project plans. There are 3 potential causes of project failure that are the most important of all, and if dealt with fully and completely, can help avoid project failure. These are project scope, risks, and key assumptions. Also important is retaining the skills already available within the organization and developing existing and new talent through project management training. Professional project management courses is internationally recognized methodologies such as PMP can assist organizations in developing and retaining talented project managers. In conclusion, after analyzing all the features, it can be stated that proper project management will lead to effective results. However, project methodologies are needed to be implemented by the project manager so that it can help in completing projects within the timeline. Project management will help in completing the project within the time by working based on the budget. Thus, every project needs to be managed based on the project management methodologies so that it can be completed within time.